This summer, New Jersey experienced a dangerous heat wave as heat index values were between 105 and 110 degrees. Now, the relationship between extreme heat and increased daily morbidity is well established, and New Jersey's temperatures are rising faster than the rest of the Northeast. Since 1895, the average temperature in New Jersey has risen by 3.5 degrees Fahrenheit and is expected to increase by another 2.5 degrees by mid-century. While it may not sound like a lot, it can certainly compromise our health and prosperity. Heat waves will become more frequent and longer in duration, resulting in reduced agricultural yields, increased energy and water use, and higher pollution. A warmer climate also means that droughts and exceptionally intense storms will become more frequent. As summers will become hotter, you may have already noticed warmer winters with less snowfall, that trees and other plants are flowering sooner, and that pests and other nuisances like algal blooms are persisting into and well over winter months.
Rising temperatures will increase the number of days causing heat stress and lead to a significant increase in the number of summer heat-related deaths in New Jersey. In fact, one recent study highlights that heat-related deaths are increasing, and 37% of those heat-related deaths are directly attributable to climate change. Heat stress is likely to impact those who work outdoors and those who reside or work in our urban areas the most. Urban areas with lots of structures like buildings and roads store more heat than the green spaces and reach warmer daily temperatures, creating what's called a heat island effect. This is yet another way that vulnerable and overburdened populations will be disproportionately impacted by climate change.
At the department, we are working to respond to higher temperatures in the short term and prevent the even greater continued increases in the long term. We are preparing for the damaging impacts from rising temperatures by incentivizing cooling landscapes like urban forests and new green spaces known as green infrastructure. We work with local communities to grow urban forests and are requiring green infrastructure as part of development projects. Green infrastructure not only increases vegetative cover, but it also provides needed green spaces in urban environments and helps reduce flooding and improve water quality.
And we are working to reduce further impacts in the future by stemming our greenhouse gas emissions and maximizing the storage of carbon in our natural resources like wetlands and forests. The more carbon our landscape takes in and stores, the better. So DEP is working to develop a natural and working land strategy to increase the amount of carbon sequestered and stored by our natural lands. We can help our wetlands by adding sediment that helps them keep pace with sea level rise instead of becoming open water. We can manage our forests to reduce the damage caused by wildfires and ensure they regrow healthy and more resilient. We've got much more planned. We're working with counterparts at the Department of Health to better understand the health impacts associated with temperature increases, and as a state, we will continue to explore innovative ways to help lessen the impacts of extreme heat, like white roofs, removing unneeded pavement, and planting trees in our cities.
We will be more successful if we do this work together. We can make changes in our own backyards that both provides relief from intense temperatures and reduces carbon, which will prevent more warming in the future. For example, strategically planting shade trees can lower energy costs and help reduce emissions. Because impervious cover absorbs heat, consider removing unneeded surfaces like asphalt driveways or concrete walkways, and urge your municipalities to reduce cover as well. You can also sign up for a home energy assessment to ensure that you're cooling your home efficiently. Making changes like these is a gift to the next generation.
Extreme heat takes a dangerous toll on the body. To protect yourself, learn to recognize the signs of heat illness. Don't wait to prepare for a heat wave, plan ahead, just like planning around rain or snow. We can all get in the habit of planning the day to avoid activities in the hottest temperatures. If you have air conditioning, don't wait until it's too late to turn it on. If you don't have air conditioning, learn where your local cooling center is and make arrangements to get there when temperatures reach dangerous highs. We can all discuss rising temperatures and the steps we are taking with neighbors, friends, and family to spur community action. And that is exactly what is needed, because this is a global problem. We can be successful together.
We can also talk with local officials and support their efforts to grow more trees and take other steps to make a difference, like implementing Sustainable Jersey, extreme temperature event planning, and heat island assessment actions. Because the root cause of global warming is greenhouse gas emissions, any steps we take to reduce our impact will help lessen future impacts like temperature increases. Small steps, like using less plastic, reducing waste, walking, biking, or taking the bus or train, and using electric appliances over gas for cooking, to larger steps like telecommuting, buying electric lawn equipment, appliances, and vehicles really matter. In New Jersey, using electric means relying more on clean energy and less on fossil fuels, because our electric is generated through a mix of sources. So take the first step, big or small, and fight back against climate change.